spring this year has been a bit unpredictable, definitely colder than last year. Temperature swings made it tricky to keep up in the garden. One day it was unusually warm and my plants were wilting from the heat. The next it dropped to freezing. I even had to resow a few things because some seedlings didn't survive the sudden cold. I still managed to save almost all of them, and they're growing well, just at a slower pace compared to last year. I haven't been able to transplant them outside yet. But the sudden shifts in weather didn't stop spring from arriving. Everything around us turned green, lush, vibrant, and full of life. Despite all the rain, there were a few days filled with sunshine and quiet beauty. Evenings filled with crickets, birdsong, and soft nature sounds brought back that atmosphere we'd all missed during winter. I blinked and the bare branches were suddenly covered in fresh, new leaves. We didn't hesitate. Tina and I went on a few hikes, and I wandered whenever I could. Just being outside, breathing it all in. Spring starts later in the mountains, so there was a beautiful contrast. Patches of snow still lingering beside fields of flowers and awakening rest. This year, Easter came in late April for everyone, and the weather was warm and lovely. Flowers were blooming everywhere, and even though I don't really celebrate the holiday, I felt inspired to reconnect with my roots. So I painted a few eggs just to be creative and let those artistic impulses flow. I kept it simple with earthy tones like greens and browns, and I think they turned out really nicely. It felt good to create something with my hands again. This time of year is also the perfect time for foraging. When the wild garlic started to grow, I searched for a safe spot and picked just enough to make some pesto and a few simple recipes. It's such a beautiful and fleeting plant, one of those early signs that their season is truly changing. It's already mid-May and morning temperatures are still dipping below 10 degrees Celsius, which is a bit too cold for some of the varieties I'm growing. This year I wanted to bring more variety into the garden, with more vegetables, more flowers, and a broader mix of everything in general. I even made a proper garden plan for the first time, mapping out what goes into each bed and where everything will be planted. I'm sure I'll end up rearranging a little once I start transplanting, but the overall structure will remain the same. I'm hoping that by June the temperatures will finally settle and I can get everything into its place. Honestly, that painting I started about a month ago has just been sitting at the edge of my table for weeks. I haven't touched it since I sketched it out, but I still have the vision and I want to finish it. More than that, I want to return to creating simply for the joy of it. To pick up a brush and start painting and lose myself in every brush stroke. Not overthink it, not chase perfection. Just create. If I'm honest, this past month has been quite stressful, but at the start of the year I promised myself that I wouldn't let stress or the chaos around me take over. So whenever I felt overwhelmed or sensed a bad day coming, I tried to do the opposite. Sometimes that meant going into the garden, other times I took a little solo trip into nature. One day I went to the lake. It was warm outside, but the lake being glacial was still freezing cold. We usually swim there in the summertime, but that day I went for a cold dip, just to reset, to shake off the heaviness, and truly it helped. I felt lighter, more grounded, like I'd come back to myself and the purpose I'd been slowly drifting from. I've been doing that a lot lately, just pausing to reconnect with what really matters, to remind myself of my true purpose and the vision I have for my life. It's easy to get caught up in the rhythm of everyday life and lose sight of your values. But I don't want to live that way. I want to stay anchored in the things that bring meaning. And being out in nature, it helps more than anything else. I can't quite explain it, but it's the best therapy there is. There's a quote that I really love, and it goes, "You're not lost. You're just in the middle of a transition that most people never even dare to try, but you're doing it while still keeping your vision alive, and that is brave." Whenever I read that, it grounds me. It reminds me that I am on the right path, even when it doesn't always feel like it. Just knowing what you want, even if you're not there yet, is powerful, and holding on to that vision, that's where our real strength lies. I think doing something with your hands, whether it's gardening, painting, cooking, or anything else, can help so much. It pulls you out of your head and back into the present moment. Maybe for you it's something completely different, but whatever it is, I hope this spring, when the world feels fresh and full of possibility, you take a moment to do something just for yourself, something that fills your soul, something you love, just for the joy of it.